This month, we will be talking about darkness that each of us carries inside. Many people associate the word dark with something bad, destructive, or going against natural. But it's not exactly what it is. But if you look closer, you will see that the dark side is a side that is simply not illuminated by light. And everything and everyone has it. Let's figure out what the dark side is in us and how it is manifested in us. Reflection on the essence of the dark side. The dark side is like a dark room in the house. We can endlessly guess and be afraid of what it is in it, compose horror stories about it, concrete the door, and hang a cute picture says smile on top of it so no one thinks that you have this unpleasant dark room inside of your house, inside of yourself. However, there is a way to take lantern and go inside and see what's in there. And often in those old rooms that you haven't been visited for years, that we will find valuable things or antique things, okay? That forgotten jewelry or some valuable estate diamonds or something else that are treasurable. It's worth it to clean the space and turn on light there so you can be free from the crap that was there. The same with your own personality. We put displaced and unaccepted emotions, sensations, talents, and strength in that dark room of our consciousness, leaving inside only what is accepted by society and the family or friends or our own self constructed truth. But each of us, well aware that there is somewhere deep inside, is the personal hell where all fears, strong emotions, and incredible wild powers are hidden, and this hunts us. If you enter this dark room and you will figure out how to use everything that is in there for sources, for your own strength, and understand that this is a place of your deep realization. And are you ready to figure out what there and start using it for your own happiness and growth? What do we usually put there? Let's talk about this room. What do we usually put there? Negative emotions and unspoken words, bright and strong emotions, sexual desires and excitement and fantasies that we are ashamed of because somebody said that it's not allowed, unrealized desires or wishes, personality quirks, right? Like, for instance, walk barefoot on the grass or crawling in the mud with a partner before, like before have sex or something like this. Something that people perceive abnormal. Talents. We also hide there our talents. For instance, you draw amazingly, but your family is a family of the accountants or something like this. And here you go. You forget about your desire to draw and you go and become an accountant. My mother was a great she was a great cartoonist. She her pictures, her little short things were so hilarious that I remember was growing up with all kind of pictures, little pictures everywhere around our apartment because she was terrific in this, but she couldn't pursue it because society and her husband was not supportive of it. So it was in her room. Fears. We run away from our fears, trying to hide them down. And sides of personality, those sides of them ourselves that we are not accepting or is not accepted by society. For instance, grumpy, or I don't know, bitchy or crazy or being furious all the time, or the opposite, powerful. Also, we hide these things in that room as well. And at some point in time, we may even want to get something from there. Courage and determination finally come to us, and we want to do it. We open the door to get our talents, our sexuality, our dreams. But negative emotions fall at us first, fall out at us first, and we got discouraged. We close the door and we don't go there. Because before we discover our talent and allow our talent to appear in our life, we need to face with so many emotions, destructive emotions, that sometimes we're just not ready to deal with them and we close the door. The number of emotions in our dark room is so big that we cannot even imagine. Sooner or later, the things accumulated inside will break the door, and all of the things are will going to fall out uncontrollably in our life. And it will be either a breakdown of a person, or a person would be on the verge of suicide, or the whole life will collapses, or something else drastically is going to happen. We need to slowly disassemble this clutter and gradually take out emotions one by one before they float us out. So, how can we do it? One of the techniques that I'm going to talk to you right now today is a spontaneous dance. So, what is this? It's a very effective method of transforming negative emotions and attitudes and conflicts. And on the one hand, it reveals the deep source of personality, expands the boundaries, and activates subconscious, which begins to actively solve all the problems. Dance is a deep source of wisdom, our capabilities, our potential, and female strength. Let's use this as a tool to reveal and release our dark side. Find the music that awakens in your activity, strength with the feeling of slight madness. Everyone will have their own. Find 30, 40 minutes for yourself. Make sure that you're alone and allow you to go crazy, dance crazy, move crazy, express wherever you want to express for this 30, 50 minutes while you're thinking about this conflict or emotions. You can put, like crazy makeup. You can put, like clothes. You can distract this clothes, meaning that you can put, like, I don't know, like a dress that you can tear apart if that requires. Get mad, be mad, allow yourself to express those emotions. And just at first, you may just move a little bit, right? But let your body feel safe that it's okay. It's okay, even like this. And then see where it goes. Close the eyes. Try not to listen or hear anything. Try not to think about anything else. When you feel that emotions is gone after a crazy part, 30, 40 minutes, bow bow to the dark side in the mirror. Bow it. Like literally, physically bow. Okay? And thank this part of yours for coming out in that way. Realize that it has its own strength and greatness and power. Okay? Keep silence for a little. Let your dark side to become an open part for you. Let that wherever just happened integrate in you. Live with this. Just let it happen. Feel what it is. Allow yourself to have it. Let it to build in your psyche, today's psyche. Dance is a great healer and a wise teacher. After this practice, rest, and you will feel empty, and you will need to restore slowly, gradually. Just do it. It's a great technique. Use it, and I'll see you soon.